Hey guys, it's Ale from Catalyst here, and I'm going to be running through a few things just to quickly run through the topics I have in my head. The first one that I kind of want to talk about is Aaron potentially quitting streaming in exchange for his OnlyFans. Aaron dropped a new track. There is drama between Rocky, Reina, and Gia Lovely. And then there's also, Gia Lovely to Biddy and the whole Twitter crew. So I have some kind of thoughts on that. So let's go to the first topic. And this is it just hit me this morning, especially after I made my last video on seeing how much money they were potentially making. And then, making other claims that, it's around 37,000 upwards of, which is very plausible for how much they're charging. And even if you just analyze the likes on some of the posts, which I don't think you can anymore, but I guess he turned it off because you can't see it. But there was at least 100 or, up to upwards of 200 likes on some of these posts. So, if you do some quick maths, 200, times 25 or whatever it equates to, that's a lot of money. And that's every month. Some people might have signed up for the 3-month package, as you see right here, or the 6-month package. Well, we'll get into that in a second. But first of all, I just want to get through the idea or concept of him potentially not streaming anymore because of this. And I don't think he'll stop streaming completely. Obviously, I think he'll always stream. He was streaming way before YouTube and obviously on Instagram. But there is going to be infinitely less drive for him to create what is essentially content for people to watch for free, because he knows that people want to watch him. He knows that people want to stay up to date with him. So I could see him, or maybe he'll start exclusively streaming on certain platforms. You could even do that on YouTube if you have enough subscribers. If you figure out how to do it the right way, you could stream to a limited amount of viewers that are only members of your channel that you have to pay for. So why would Aaron stream for free and give us all, plebs, free content when he could go be making upwards of 20 grand on a subscription-based platform? Why the heck not? So is Aaron gonna stop streaming? I don't know. It just, I don't know why it just hit me this morning, even though it's he slowed down in general, I think because of the Melanie relationship. But I think this is kind of potential reality setting in, and also has to do with some of the drama that's been going on lately. And again, we're going to be touching on that in a second. But the next thing is Aaron released a new track. I don't want to play for copyright reasons, but if you've watched Aaron streams, you know this song. You absolutely know this song. And it's so funny hearing this. I was listening to it on high quality headphones, and I was like, it's so weird hearing this. I'm so used to him playing it through his speakers, and it sounds weird. So it's definitely weird hearing these songs in their final form. Obviously in the comments, people are like, oh, another stolen beat, blah, blah, blah. Again, I did another video on this a while ago where I don't think his beats all of them are stolen. I know there was the whole Project Beats scandal or whatever, but I don't think that picking samples from Splice is necessarily stealing. Obviously, it's not completely original, but even I've used Splice before. You know what I mean? If I need a saxophone sample, just go load up Splice. So here's some comments from the video. Love the tropical house vibe. Aaron, I'm so proud of you. Let me know. Can't wait for the video. So there's definitely a lot of support scattered in, but there's definitely some hate scattered through the masses. I don't necessarily see any at the moment, but that's pretty interesting that Aaron's actually putting out music. Wow. Again, no vocals on there, so it's just kind of instrumental, which is cool. I'm down with that. So let me know what you guys think. That's the name of the song. Oh shoot, Aaron, he got me, guys. I'm playing his game. Let me know what you guys think of. Let me know in the comments down below. Wow, I just got rused. So yeah, back to this OnlyFans. It's back to $26. Quite expensive. He has the 3-month package, which was there before. Now he has the 6-month package. Bro, dude is greedy. Let's not lie. I'm not trying to be slander. I know, like, when it comes to this OnlyFans, I literally could see him just moving on, and he might already be in the process of it. I know that apparently his channel was copyright stricken, or however you say that, and that's maybe why he's not streaming, but that could be the last straw. Maybe like he'll just never come back, or he'll just stay on Instagram and do that every now and then, which will be fine. But to tie this into drama, I think the lack of a head, you know, we've been so used to, what did Aaron do today? What did Aaron do on, you know, obviously still on Twitter, on Instagram, so we could look at that. But that's been the tea, right? What is Aaron doing? What did he do? What did he do in this 7-hour long stream? You know what I mean? That's been kind of routine. And obviously, like, I've known that it's not going to last forever. Streaming is very tiring. It's very tiring. And you might be like, oh, well, you're just kind of sitting live all day. It's mentally straining. That's why I feel like we don't stream on Catalyst all the time. It's just, it takes a lot of energy. You need content. But I think what starts happening is he's not streaming, so the people who are, and I'm not saying these people directly, I'm just saying in general, like, the community is gonna start to get stir crazy. I've seen this happen before in communities in general, where, you know, maybe the owner of the server leaves, the owner of the channel, the person who streams a lot stops streaming. Everything starts crumbling from the bottom up because there's no more content. So what's gonna start happening? People start beefing with each other. So that's kind of that kind of happened in Catalyst a little bit too, when we were running our Discord, and there was like a week where Aaron didn't stream, and the drama started getting internalized. Like, it started becoming not about the quote-unquote target, and it starts becoming about your friends. Like, oh, what did my friend do? Or I can't trust my friend because he's saying this, like that, when that didn't used to matter. So, you know, now we have Biddy, we have like the What's the Truth, we have the whole Twitter crowd. They're like starting to beef with each other. Gia Lovely, kind of like ex LMG or current LMG, I'm not really sure her status at the moment, but we have Gia Lovely, you know, making these claims, making these accusations, and then, you know, the Twitter crowd is like, nope, that, you know, your source is bad. Again, I'm not 100% current on the story. I don't really care about the story. I'm more talking about the relationships just between the community. So, and then, you know, Gia apparently said some stuff to Reina, and like, this is what's gonna start happening, I think. Hopefully it doesn't get too intense, but people are just going to start beefing with each other because there's no one else to beef with. We can't check in on Aaron unless we pay for his content, and even if we pay for his OnlyFans, it's not the same type of content. Like, what can you really cover there? What can you really talk about with your friends, or, you know, if you're LMG, or, you know, I know DX is trying to separate, and they pretty much have separated, but, you know, if you're quote unquote DX and you're, you know, still in the Aaron world and stuff like that, or if you're a Charles Marlowe fan, like what are you gonna talk about? And I just find that really interesting, and hopefully, you know, these beefs get sorted out. And Gia Lovely, I guess she's starting to do her YouTube grind as well, which, you know, I love content creation, so, you know, the more content creators, if you guys want to make videos out in the audience, do it. I'll look at it, send it to me. But, you know, obviously there's already people attacking her in the comments, you know, you need mental help, LOL, why, go listen, it's funny. You know, people are already attacking this person, and, you know, it's to be expected. I've surrounded myself by people that would be considered LMG, like from the very beginning of Catalyst, before, you know, anyone was watching our channel. And, you know, there would be people like, oh, like, are you hanging with LMG or this and that? And I'm like, I don't really care. Like, oh, but you're supporting a this and that. That's always that triggered me. That still triggers me. Like, yes, I know those accusations are out there, but whenever I say something that's not completely slandering Aaron, they're like, oh, but he's a this, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, come on. Like, you act like I haven't been hearing that since September. And another interesting thing, just to note, that I'm adding here at the last minute, is how is the money going to be split with Melanie? I don't remember who was talking about it, but I thought the same thing. How is the money going to get split? Do you think it's going to be an equal split? Do you think that they're going to have like a shared bank account? Did they make a new bank account? Because Melanie is the one who is teaching Aaron how to do OnlyFans. Although it's not that hard to figure out. It's basically just a private Twitter / Instagram. It's really not that hard. I think that's why OnlyFans is so successful compared to like Patreon at the moment and all these other sites, because it's like it's social media just with the pay stub. So is gonna get her fair share of the dough, and because like with Mondo, he got screwed over. Was it Rocky that was talking about this? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of stuff, so I'm sorry if I'm like biting someone's mentality. But Mondo didn't really get paid out for what he helped Aaron with on YouTube. He set him up. You know what I mean? He got him all those initial donos. He got him all that hype, all that content, and then he just, didn't. I think Aaron would be unwise to kind of backstab Melanie, especially if this is going to be a recurring payment type deal. Don't break it, Aaron. This might be the most money that you're seeing in a long time. Like, this is honestly, there's so many people subscribe that it actually blows my mind. Not that for how much people like to say that everyone's against Aaron, I think it's not really like that. I still think Aaron has way more fans than he does haters. I just think the activist voice are always going to be bigger. Activist voice are always going to reach louder. That's why the whole Twitter, social media, cancel culture is so big, because you need less people to make a big deal out of something than you would in real life. You know what I mean? So I'm sure a lot of the people who are subscribed to the OnlyFans probably don't even know about all this exterior drama, and I guess that's the whole purpose of activism, is to bring awareness. But through Instagram, it's kind of hard to bring awareness, and Aaron, I feel like, definitely has more of a social following on Instagram. So there's really no hashtag culture on Instagram like there is on Twitter, where there's a conversation. I think Twitter's slogan actually used to be join the conversation. So on here, you can't really do that. So people are just going to subscribe to this OnlyFans, and all the people who are, Aaron this, Aaron that, I feel like they're just going to kind of be out of luck. And I think that's why people are shocked. That's why I'm shocked, because, we've been kind of trained to believe that everyone hates Aaron, but I honestly don't think that's the fact. Not that I necessarily hate the dude, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not going to agree with everything that he does, because he has been pretty, demanding with, the donations and stuff like that. But other than that, it's like, but yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm laying down some pretty heavy topics, so hopefully I'm not like being too real or something. But yeah, I'm trying to create a discussion. So let me know what you think. Is Aaron going to stop streaming? Is this kind of the end of the road because of OnlyFans? Like, is this going to be a more viable opportunity for him? Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Ace of Arms, and then I'll put the links to the other members, which we're going to be doing a podcast very shortly, maybe almost in the style of what I'm doing now, but just with the other Catalyst members. So yeah, let me know what you think, and Catalyst News on Instagram.